Okay, so this is just another wrap up of how the points are located on the body. We went ahead and we palpated and we put all the stickers on so it would make more sense as we just describe it. There was a request to also show where the small intestine in relation to the urinary bladder inner and outer channel or lines. So I wanted to show that as well. So let me walk you through the small intestine first. Um, we're starting with the posterior axillary fold, which is here, 1, 2 and above, right there. This is small intestine 9. We're finding the acromia, and I like to use 2 fingers. That's the corner right there, which makes that point here to be small intestine 10, right there. And it's superior to SA9 because it's the natural curvature, if you will, of the shoulder, okay? Small intestine 11, if you take the inferior angle and you take the spine of the scapula, right? We can go in here. We're going to be able to find those. If we go to the bottom of the spine, you're going to look into thirds. You see how it goes into that divot here, and you can also feel from left to right the boundaries of the scapula right there. We're going to be halfway, and that makes small intestine 11. There's a depression here, and I'm comfortable with that. Small intestine 11, small intestine 12 would be north on that. So if we have again the spine of the scapula, we're going to be able to find the medial border of the scapula, which is where the points that I placed are located. Halfway with that area, right there, superior to SA11, SA12. Okay, SA13, if you go to the same spine and then the middle border of the scapula, there's a little bit of a merging of the spine right there. There's a little pocket area right there, still on the, like this is the middle border of the scapula. We're still above it, but we're like north to that little, like inside the pocket. That's point small intestine 13. 14, really close, but let me show you why I think that is small intestine 14. We want to be able to find C7 and then T1. We were able to establish that when I compress things down, the first rib is going to be inferior to my fingers, right? So when I look for that, that's going to be maybe C7, maybe C6. We go one below. That's going too low. That's already T1 because there's a rib or space for a rib here. So that's C7. If we go T1 and the middle border of the scapula is right here, we're going to find that small intestine 14 is going to be in line with that on the middle border of the scapula, really here. And then C7, which is here, 2 out, so this is 1.5, right? If this is like the middle border, we're making thirds, we're going to find small intestine 15. Now, the yellow stickers are showing where the bladder lines are. So this C7 is here, T1 is right here. We have bladder 11, okay? And then we have small intestine 14, supposedly in the same line. Again, we moved things a little bit so it looks a little different maybe, but this is the intention. And then T2, we have bladder 12 halfway through, 1.5 out. And then we have, again, it's a little different here, but we're going to have bladder 41 on the lateral side. T3, bladder 13, UB42, and then etc. T4, T5, T6, T7, we put a sticker in blue to define where T8 doesn't have a bladder line. It's just more to show the level. So no bladder line on the inner line and no bladder line on the outer line, okay? And then we move into T9, which is bladder 18, the back shoe of the liver. Gallbladder is 19, spleen is 20, 21 is the stomach, and then 22 is Sanjiao, 23 is here, which should match with L2. So if we go here, that's our L5 sacrum region or border, L4, L3, and then L2. Good. And then if we go to L1 and T12, we should be able to find the 12th rib running right into that area. So we're good as far as the level. And this would be the inner bladder line. Notice that I stopped the inner bladder line because there's a lot of them here. But I do want to point out that the outer bladder line stops at L2 for a little bit and then jumps into 53 and 54 in the following way. If we were to take 53 to be level with the second foramen, sacral foramen, we can go in, oh, that's our L5, and then we're going to be able to feel the edges of the sacrum. So the first foramen would be around here, second foramen would be around here, which makes me feel a little weird now because it should be a little bit more here. But again, it changes from the area that I'm looking at the body. And then bladder 54, all three out, are going to be level with the do 2 or the hiatus of the sacrum. So that's the point here, do 2. We're going to go 3 out, and we're going to be about the level of bladder 54 right there. And that concludes the area of the back. I hope it was helpful. So thank you for watching. Yeah.